Hi everybody, it's Claudio here. Some of you might know me as the Mambo Prince. A national phenomenon, Mambo Jambo is possibly the longest running party in Singapore's nightlife history. In fact, we're celebrating its 28th anniversary this year. Over the years, Mambo Jambo has evolved into a culture of its own, with enthusiastic crowds dancing and singing in perfect synchrony to hits all the way from the 80s to today's chart toppers. As you might know, dancing is a big part of Mambo Jambo. Watching all the clubbers on the dance floor do their moves in perfect synchrony is truly a sight to behold. The origins of the Mambo moves remain unknown, though Mambo regulars like myself have contributed to the evolution of the moves the past 28 years. Today I'm going to show you 10 basic Mambo Jambo moves you can practice in the comforts of your own home. If you're a fan of Mambo Jambo, this will be a great refresher. If you're a Mambo virgin, this will be an awesome tutorial for you to pick up the dance moves so you can join us on the dance floor the next Mambo. The first move is love. All we have to do is a heart-shaped action and place it over the left side of our chest. This heart-shaped action can also represent words like, crush, passion, or anything related to affairs of the heart. Next up is 2. All we have to do is the peace sign and point it upwards. This can also represent TWO2 or TOO2. The third move is 4. All you have to do is point 4 fingers upwards to represent FOR4 or FOUR4. When you spin it around like this, it represents forever. This can be seen in the song Together Forever. Basic move number 4 is Menem. Simply put your hands apart, palms facing each other, and drag it down in a straight or slightly V-shaped manner. This same action can also be used to represent body, as in somebody, or boy, though some of us like to use patting of our heads to represent the word boy. Move number 5 would then be the opposite, which is lady. For this, all we have to do is an hourglass shape with our hands. This same hourglass shape action can be used to represent words like girl, woman, or baby or babe. For move number 6 and 7, opposite direction of the same action represent related words. Move number 6 represents day, when you raise your hands with your palm facing up. When you lower your hand with the palms facing down, it represents the opposite, which is night. It also represents related words such as heaven and earth, or rise and fall. Move number 7 represents sun, sunlight, and morning when you spin your hands in an anti-clockwise direction facing you. When you spin it in a clockwise direction facing you, it represents the opposite, which is words like moon, moonlight, or la luna. The 8th most basic move is time. For this, there are 2 ways to do it. One way is to point it facing the crowd, another way is to point it facing you. Take note that this also represents the word late. Move number 9 is making a cross with both your hands like this to represent the word wrong. This action can also represent words like no, guilty, desert, hurt, or blame. If you do a smaller version like this with both your index fingers and place it across your mouth, it will represent the word lie. Lastly, we have the move for the word do. This retro dance move also represents words like make, hit, affecting, build, and a host of other action verbs. So there we go, the 10 basic Mambo Jambo moves. Before I go, I would like to share with you 2 other special Mambo moves. These two bonus moves will help you look less lost on the dance floor and still have fun to whatever song the DJ is playing. The first bonus move is yes. This simple action represents a host of other words such as be, must, have, got, on, and power. The second bonus move is what we call the sweep or the drag. For this, all you have to do is point your right hand outwards with your left hand raised and drag it from the left to right. You can also do this in the opposite direction, like this. You will find this filler move in many Mambo classics such as Square Rooms, Bizarre Love Triangle, Strange Love, amongst many Mambo songs. So there we have it, the 10 plus 2 basic Mambo Jambo moves for you to pick up in time for the next Mambo Jambo. Stay tuned in the weeks ahead as I'll be back with some more in-depth tutorials to some very famous Mambo Jambo classics. See you guys soon!